We need to listen to others as they seek their own understanding of their time here. Did you ever meet someone who had some tough experiences in life and can't seem to get over them? Did you ever meet that person in the mirror? Maybe it describes each of us. I think we can all say we had our moments of scorched earth, meaning events in our timeline that we feel changed us in some way. As we get older, it can be tricky because when these traumas or dramas happen and we're young, we tend to keep going, we keep moving, we keep doing it. What else can we do? But as we age, these experiences can come up for us again. Spirituality, faith, prayer should help to mitigate these experiences for us. Also, it's good if as we age, we can contextualize these matters and apply more mature perspective to them. Margaret talks about this. Now, many war veterans spend years refusing to speak of the war, only to find that before they die, they can speak of nothing else. Clearly, the person is finishing their narrative or the story of their life. We need to listen to others as they seek their own understanding of their time here. Now, how does spirituality work? Well, getting back to our World War II veteran, his end stage, including a deep grief state for the enemies he was forced to fight against, included that deep grief state. You see, he had grieved the men who died alongside him, his friends. He had dealt with significant survivor's guilt. He had felt all the strong feelings about those who sent the young men into impossible situations. But he had been so trained to other the enemy soldiers that he never allowed himself to extend the tragedy that happened to American soldiers to the tragedy of what happened to the soldiers against whom they fought. One day, out of the blue, at a lunch table, he said very matter-of-factly, "You know, those soldiers were just boys like us." And he began to weep. "I felt so sorry for them," he said. "In their wallets, there were pictures of their moms and dads and their wives and girlfriends. They were no different than us. They shouldn't have been there either. But we weren't allowed to say anything about what was happening to them because they were killing us. We had to kill them first." He said, "But I prayed for them. I prayed for every one of them, and so did our chaplain. They were only boys, just like us." Through his prayer life, he had reversed the othering that had been forced on all of the soldiers by the circumstances they didn't choose and would never have picked. This, my friends, is spirituality at its finest, its highest, its most accurate. When we can use our faith and our relationship with God to transcend even the most horrific experience, we can be sure that we are dealing with God's Holy Spirit. Be assured that regardless of what happened to you throughout your whole life, even if you believe it was all somehow your fault, something I doubt, you can transcend it with God. Let these things bring you depth and understanding that while humanity is deeply flawed, humanity is deeply loved, loves deeply, and is capable of great sacrifice too.